My wonderful friends, once again I welcome you to my channel. It is always an honor to hear from you, and thank you for reacting. Thank you for liking my videos and subscribing. And as you keep liking and subscribing, it is helping me and helping the message. And thank you for sharing the videos with your friends as well. Today my mandate is to demystify the roles of a firstborn in every family. Personally, I'm a firstborn, and it is an honor that I can talk about this in an educative content. So what I have learned over the years is that becoming the first to arrive in that home is a heavenly assignment. And generally, the roles of a firstborn in a family setting are very close to the roles of a parent, because as the other siblings come, you will find yourself carrying them on the back, cooking them food, making sure they have eaten, making sure they have showered in case there is no maid in that home. And if there is, and even if there is, you will find yourself in a position of doing very many things that are actually very paramount in the significant changes that affect the day-to-day aspects of that home. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that there are three key words I can try to describe the assignment of firstborns in every family. Number one, a firstborn is a living sacrifice in that home. Yes, in everything, a firstborn is supposed to be available, and not only physical availability, but there is also emotional support and also praying. Firstborn is a family intercessor. You have to pray for your siblings and make sure that you are available for them. And what I can assure you is that in most cases, this one is divine order. I'm not the one who made it this way, but I have made research, both biblical and also in other aspects. In most families, your siblings will be greater than you, and in most cases. And it is not because you're not working very hard, or you are not doing things as you ought to do them, but this is what I have learned, that it is the order of the Creator that it should be like that. And one of the reasons is because it is a natural order for a parent to produce children that are greater. If you are a parent that produces children who are lesser than your achievements, then that is abnormal in a family. And because the roles of a firstborn are close to the roles of a parent, your siblings must be greater financially, economically, strategically, in everything. They have to be greater. It is in a very rare case to find a firstborn greater than his or her siblings in very many areas, because they are playing the role of a parent. And I'm not saying that firstborns should be lazy and not work and just do things lazily around. It is because the firstborn is the anchor, the family anchor. You find yourself becoming a support, not only in form of showing up on occasions with plastic smiles and harboring feelings of jealousy and selfishness. Is not one of the things that a firstborn should be with at whatever cost. Because after knowing that you are a parent in that home, you should be celebrating the victory of everyone. And if people are becoming greater, that is the only crown of a firstborn. The only crown of a firstborn in that home that God sends them is to see his or her siblings greater. That is a crown. If your siblings are greater, that is a crown. I'm telling you, it's a crown. Because number one, alongside what you have achieved, you yourself, You also have a big contribution towards the achievements of your siblings emotionally, spiritually, and by the fact that you carried them on your back and nurtured them when they were still young and watched them grow alongside your parents. That is something. We cannot just say that we have done nothing, in as much as we feel like, in most cases, we feel like some of our siblings may focus on their life, and which is true. Some of the siblings may focus on their lives, focus on their jobs, and you feel like they are not remembering you, but they do. They remember those days you carried them on the back. They remember everything that you did. So my point today is to let you know, if you're a firstborn, that you have a role of a parent in every home. And one of the things that must always transpire in your mind is that the crown of the firstborn is found within the greatness of his or her siblings. If your siblings are great, wonderful. If they are greater, excellent. Because the greatness of your siblings will also be reflected in your own greatness. And we thank God for all those opportunities. God bless you and have a blessed time.